Out of here in 5 minutes. These old homes are always built to code, so their studs are every 16 inches, so we'll just make a little mark here. Put a couple screws in this, and we're the fuck out of here. $10, just like that. There we go, perfect. Fucking seriously? Who the fuck built this piece of shit? As long as he fucking drunk.
Yeah, I'm in the tutorial, and I got as far as movement, and as soon as it started talking about combat, it crashed. I'm stuck. Yeah, so, gonna have to reopen the game, I guess. Alright, here we go. Attempt number 2. Yes, the game can handle that. Please, I would like to learn the game. Like, I can't believe... I mean, I've given the game a try, you know. I've heard a lot of bad, and I've heard a lot of good. I'm giving the game a try. Should not move the camera. Okay, the game has controller support, but you cannot move your camera while moving, unless you're going backwards. That makes no sense. If you try to move the camera side to side, move the camera side to side, going left, backwards. Now I'm gonna go straight forward. I'm gonna go forward this way. If you try to move the camera side to side while moving forward, you just get a violent vibration. But it has controller support to an extent. You just can't move the camera while moving forward. You might as well go everywhere. Okay, so trying to learn the buttons here. Control. Oh. No. No, what is that? What happens? Okay. No. Why does it keep doing this when I... Steam says I've been playing this game for 37 minutes and I still have yet to finish the basic tutorial. I guess I could blame some of that on character customization, but this being the 3rd time I have to reopen the game does not help. That does, though. Kinda. Go smooth this time. Alright. Okay, so that's how you're supposed to avoid, I guess, those enemy things. But this is a very confusing... Jesus Christ, it's a confusing-ass system. Mixed tactic A. Tactic 1. This is tactic 1. So which one's tactic A? Mixed tactic A. Alright, attach mixed tactic A to combat stuff. I'm guessing, Normally, you just drag and drop, you know, but it's not doing anything. Empty slot. Okay, I'm trying to do that, and it doesn't look like it's doing anything. I don't understand abilities. Maybe I should have been an archer. I mean, I have multiple slots, but I hate the fact that every goddamn MMO archer has an attack where they shoot arrows in the sky and then like a million arrows fall from the sky, because that totally happens. And why does every team have to have that? Like, come on. I seriously do not use archers.
It'll be done in no time.
Specific.
You woke up. We are approaching the new continent. Oh, this is heavy. Was quite surprised to find you there. I didn't expect to see anyone alive.
Wait, I thought this didn't have American voice acting. I thought it was Chinese.
What
A
are
swarm of
those?
beetles is approaching from the right side!
It's massive. What? Don't worry. I've never seen anything like that. They're coming up!
Run away, everybody! Save me!
Curses! We're in trouble!
Bet like 100% Japanese voice acting.
Please select a valid target.
Nope, this might be beetle. Then again, wait a minute. Can I change this? No, okay, I guess I can't. Well, it took me a lot less effort to weaken.
This kind of thing happens occasionally. Nobody fights like you do.
I don't
We
think
are
I do.
about to arrive in Sen.
To be honest, like, this combat is kind of atrocious.
You've
Rhythmic
entered a protected zone.
Rhythmic combat. That's what this is supposed to be called? This is like... Maybe it's just because I used a fucking mage. I don't even know, but, you know. This is kind of horrible, you know? I mean, I'm just saying, for so far, this is kind of... And the fact that the camera resets its, like, position every damn time. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and, I guess, try a few other classes. We'll see how that works out, but maybe I'm correct. It's just the fact that I chose this class. Oh my god, is this the performance issues people are talking about? Okay. Holy shit. Oh my god, why are so many games releasing like this? why is this appropriate for games to keep releasing like this? Like, seriously? I feel like my computer's having a seizure. Whoa, how did I even end up here? I think I'm
I see you got here safely.
Okay. There we go. Awesome. It's running smooth. Maybe it just takes time to load the area. I don't fucking know. That was ridiculous.
Welcome to your new home. But you'll have to look for work here, too. No work, no food.
Fuck's this thing? For fuck's sakes. I gotta fucking hold it, you fucking asshole. And you could patch these little holes. And, you know, they still look pretty good, but the best thing to do when you get a hole like this is to make a little square. Then you'll never have to worry about cracking. We may as well fucking do it right. So much for the goddamn 5-minute fucking job. But anyway, fucking idiots that built this fucking place. Fuck.
Whoever decided to give us that you played for 1 hour playing too much may affect your everyday life warning. I wouldn't be here if I had an everyday life, so that's offensive. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me of the horrors that my life truly is. The last time I traveled, I got stuck in some kind of crazy-ass repetitive loop where I couldn't control it. But, you know, so far, other than the horrible combat this game has, it's pretty okay. That's the best way to put it. I'm gonna see if we can get to a, area on one of these things without it going shit again. But when I flew through the air, I got stuck into a loading screen where I kept passing 2 airships, a bunch of clouds, and, what was it? Oh yes, there was a bush. Something new so bad. I mean, Final Fantasy isn't horrible. Well, actually, Final Fantasy, the MMO is fucking amazing. It's probably one of the best goddamn MMOs ever. But it's a subscription MMO, you know? It is the goddamn best MMO ever. I take that back, you know? I mean, there are a few things I wish were different, but if only that game didn't need a subscription, you know. I wouldn't be out buying other MMOs and playing other MMOs probably at all. I'd invest way more time. But oh god, failed connection to server. And you see, this is another issue with this game. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Yesterday this happened so many fucking times. It's happening again today. Maybe the maintenance is kicking in, but you want to know what time it is? It's 7:32. This is some of that performance issue. Oh, I think it's clearing up now. I think it's awesome that when you die, and there's my dead body over there, but he stabbed me. But I like how you sit around as a spirit. Oh, at least I am. I'm sitting here because I like being dead. At least I like I'm haunting this place is what it feels like. Oh, this is great. I heard some people talk about Black Desert Online Killer. This is what I get for trying to jump over some stuff to get to the other side. Oh god, I can only imagine where that is. Oh, it's somewhat too far away from there to want to go back. I know where another person is for what I was looking for.
Got a nice little rectangle out of here. Punching on a couple holes in the corner. Alright. Take our trusty, I'll fucking cut through anything saw. And make sure you try to stay on the lines because you want to be able to replace a nice rectangle afterwards. For fuck's sake.
What the fuck is going on in there? My goddamn TV just went up.
Chill the fuck out, Marguerite. It's probably just a breaker, no big deal.
Okay, it's probably recording my voice right now. Yeah, well, at least it should be recording my voice now. I'm hoping that it's recording my voice now. It's the best way to fucking put it. Because it didn't fucking record my voice for the last goddamn video at all. Fuck my life like it loves doing sometimes. Just don't record audio whatsoever, you know, only record fucking video. Fuck you. But, like I was saying... God, this game has decent enough action combat. I mean, yeah, no it doesn't. What the fuck am I talking about? This game has meh action combat. It doesn't really have any action combat. It's huge air quotes on that action combat. If you're looking for action combat, it's not here. The best I could do, and this is because my mouse doesn't have 50 billion buttons on it, the best I can do is get... I'll show you in a moment. So let's get over to that. Yeah, it was T. So I hit left click for one, and hit right click. God. Right click for T. But I still gotta smash Y and R if I want to do the other things, so. At least I don't have to constantly move my hand over there, you know, it's not that. It was such a pain in the ass using the WSDs and then having to hit 1. With the other classes, you know, that was the biggest fucking problem. It's like I have to not only move around with the fucking controls, I have to move my hand up to hit 1 in order to even do the R command. And then afterwards I have to fucking, oh my god, I had to fucking go over and hit T and Y at times, and then there's the non-combat skills at 4, 5, 6, you know, and you have to be able to maneuver your hands with the movement and slamming the 1, 2 button, and when I hit 19, 3, 4, 5, 6, and R, T, Y, because that's how the combat's set up here. I'll do it the way the game wants me to. There you go, I was able to get to... That's about my speed. Trying to use the 1 and everything else, so if I was like Ranger, that's how shit I would be right now. If I was Mage, that's how shit I'd be so much slower than being able to use the fucking mouse. Which I can literally just change my fighting like right away if I want to. Because I put that as the dual mouse, it makes life so much easier than having to fucking go over to the fucking console command button, you know, because that was a genius way to do it. Oh my god, like, that was my favorite thing. I'd be smashing the Y, and then I'd need to change stance to get a stronger hit in. And then I'd go over to the console command, hit change stance, and then I'm hitting Q. So I'm not attacking, and I'm just taking damage, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, oh shit, I'm hitting Q. You know? It was like, literally, they're making it as complicated as possible, and as I probably complained a lot about. Yeah, fucking hell. They fucked up. That's the best way I can put it. They seriously fucked up with a lot of this game. Like, I don't know why most of the classes don't have the fucking combat. And I'm not gonna call it a mess online. Ugh, God, that just makes me sick. I don't know why, it just makes me feel so sick to say that. Ugh. Like, God, there could be something better we can use than that. It's a mess. We understand, but trying to come up with little catchy things that just sound like cringeworthy is just, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, this game has its problems, and they've worked out a good amount of problems. I haven't really had any server issues. I haven't had any server drops, and it'd be funny as hell if I get another one anytime soon. But I haven't had any since they've done like 3 maintenance updates, and they do one every fucking morning. So, yeah. I mean, they addressed that quick enough. There's still I guess, you get little stutters with the game stuff, and I guess that's like loading, you know. It's okay, it's not the worst for that to happen. I've dealt with it with Oblivion. Here. I've been wondering how long it would be till I finally get the enhancement. I'm not gonna read anymore because I'm very dyslexic, and it's only a matter of time before I start to fuck up. A new horse? Okay. Like I was saying before, but I didn't want to just pump out a video instantly where I was trashing this game like everyone's doing, you know? It's not the worst. It's the best way to put it. It's pretty bad, or it was pretty bad, but it's slowly getting better. Slowly getting better. And no, it doesn't deserve a pass. It royally fucked up on launch date. Like, seriously, royally fucked up. But you know what? They're making up for it now. They're fixing their game. It's working. It's not the worst. I'm enjoying myself. I guess there's enough said there. If you want to get it on it, now would be a good time. I mean, this is the main reason I don't usually buy games on launch day. Is because I already know that they're gonna they're gonna have so many issues that I'm probably gonna have to wait a while for them not to be horrible or crashes, you know? I mean, even fucking Battlefield games have had these problems on launch day. I think Battlefield 4 was it that had horrible connectivity and crashing all the time. If I remember correctly, but they did fix it later on. It's one of those things where it should have been fixed when it was released. We had a fucking working game. But hey, I guess if they slapped the label early access on it, then we wouldn't have been able to complain, right? Alright. Well, yeah, the game's getting better. It's not horrible. It's not... God, I hate saying that. Really, this is cringe-worthy. Like, I cringe saying this. A mess online. Ugh, God. Like, seriously. Ugh. We can do better than that. Like, if we're gonna come up with stupid little shits to call games and all that, or little sketchy things, like, come on, we can do better than that. They gotta be better than that. Like, please. Please, that's all I'm gonna ask, because I watched a lot of videos of people talk about this game. No, I'm not gonna refund the game. No, I haven't tried to refund the game. No, I do not want to refund the game. But am I gonna give the game a pass for what they did? No. You don't have to always refund a game and boycott and stop, you know. Especially when they are actually making an effort to fix it. Like, that's my one thing. I waited to refund the game before I went over, like, you know, I waited to refund, and I figured I'd be able to over 2 hours, because I kept hearing everybody's getting refunds over 2 hours, so I waited to even try to do that a little bit to see if they're gonna fix it, you know? Or am I gonna have to wait months for this to be fixed, was my first thought when it came to this being an early access game, mainly. And the fact that I kind of knew it was gonna release buggy and glitchy, I mean, that's expected with any game now, because we allowed it to, I can't say we. Some of us complain and bitch and warn and tell you this is gonna happen, and nobody listens, and you just say fuck us, we're a bunch of fuck assholes that fucking just hate and don't want a game to succeed, blah blah blah. But you know, I'm not refunding this product, even though it's just like, you know, it doesn't matter. Some of us warn you, try to tell you what's gonna happen ahead of time, and nobody listens. No, they curse us out and call us asshole haters, if anything. But do we get a sorry when it happens and everybody's mad? Does anybody come back to the video to say, hey, you were right? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. That never happens. Nope. And yet here we are in 2018. Paid beta testing. Oh well, okay. That's enough, I guess. I don't have anything else. I mean, I'm gonna continue playing this game because I somewhat enjoy Berserker. I normally like range classes more than anything, but since this is the only class with the camera mode I wanted, I'm shit out of luck, you know? Shit out of fucking luck until a later date, and then they get to replay the entire game again and do everything as a different class. Yay! So I totally want to fucking do that. Couldn't have just released this camera mode for every, like, they couldn't have given us, like, that's the thing, they released this game in so bare bones that not even the camera modes that they put in the videos are available for every class. This was supposed to be like their new revamped combat system, I heard. No, they didn't change most of the classes. They didn't do it yet. Most of the classes do not have that revamped combat system yet. Rhythmic combat, like, I think I said it, I can't remember what I said in my older videos, but either way, fucking hell. At least this isn't going to be hard to make YouTube appropriate like the last video, so there's that, you know. But, hey, I don't know, I'm going to keep enjoying myself in this one. I actually enjoyed this game. This isn't horrible. It's not the worst, it's not the best. Final Fantasy is definitely fuckload better, and I still don't know about that dungeons. You have to pay real money for dungeons yet. I haven't been able to get a team. Let me put it like that. I haven't been able to find a party for dungeons. I've been soloing all my dungeons, and then I learned later on that they were dungeons, you know? It wasn't until later when somebody said, you know, was talking to me outside of a dungeon. And that's when I figured out, oh, these are the dungeons. Okay, it's good to know that I've been soloing them. And I could do them with people. And then I decided, you know what, since I'm here, and from all I've heard is that you have to pay to get to these things from people, let me go ahead and try to find a party for this dungeon. And I sat there for a good almost 2 hours without finding a fucking party, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just solo the damn thing again. So, yeah. There's also that. FFXIV, at least, when you sit there for 2 fucking hours, you're probably gonna get a party after those 2 fucking hours, but doesn't matter. People will protect any game from another. They will say anything to keep their ego or whatever hurt, I guess, or, you know, I guess since they spent money, they don't want to feel like they got screwed, so they'll defend the product. I don't really know why you guys will give something a pass when it doesn't deserve a pass, but that's how we made paid beta testing a thing, and we made it okay, because we give games a pass for shit like this one.
We'll fix it.